Today we're going to show you how to swap out this screen on a G37 Coupe. First things first, I'm going to slide this down like that. You're going to see a little clip in here. Just open up part of the clip like that. Don't lose this clip, they'll go flying. So try and tame it a little bit. And then you're going to pop this off. And what I like to do so I don't lose these clips is I just put it right back on like that. There you go. There. So it pops on like that, and then you're going to want to get something narrow. And before you do this, you're going to want to press on your e-brake because we're going to be putting this into neutral in order to get the top plate off. So you press down in that hole, and then that will allow you to go into neutral. So there's neutral right there. All right, so pull your pick back out of there. And then we're gonna come up here, go in through the side of that plastic. Just give it a little twist to get out. Same thing on this side. Go in right there. Give it a little twist so you don't damage the dash. And then go like that. That's gonna expose these bottom clips right here. And you'll see them pop out right now. These ones right here. So you pop those out. These break really easily. So there's that. Now we can go into the shift boot. Just go along this side right here. To find out where it's all gonna come out right here. Some parts are gonna be like if somebody spilled a soda in here and it's all like sealed and gross in here, it's gonna kind of sound a little intimidating coming out. It's gonna sound like everything's breaking, but all this comes straight out. So just go like that. I like to do all 3 corners, and then I'll go to the last one when I'm holding it. So just hold that straight up. And the reason we put it into neutral is because of right now. If it was in park, we wouldn't be able to come back with this. So you just go straight up, lean this to the side like that, and we're gonna see 5 plugs that we need to take off. So with the smaller plugs, I like to use a pick. I'll center the pick on the release point on the plug, and they come out just like that. So there's 3. Then we're going to go to the shift assembly and unplug that one. And then this one is for your cigarette lighter. These ones are kind of tricky to do. So if you look in here, it doesn't really show you where to press. But if you press right there, sorry that popped off quick, but right here, you wouldn't think that that's a release tab, but it goes in and out. So you press down on that and it will let you get the shift bezel boot off, just like that. Okay, so once we have the shift bezel boot off, I'm going to get my Phillips head drill. I'm going to go to here first. I'm going to hit these 2 on the bottom. And then pop out from the bottom like this, and it should slide out of the AC vent and the navi buttons up here. Don't pull too hard on this, because if you pull hard on this ribbon right here, that controls your air conditioning, and if you mess that up, it will throw like a bunch of things wrong with the car. Like you'll get ABS lights, you'll get just a bunch of warning lights, and your AC will be on. It'll be blowing heat at full blast, so you don't want to do that. So I always do that one first, and then I do this small one right here, because that'll give you a little more room to come out. Put that in there like that. And just like that, that's how you get the radio faceplate out. Then we're going to go on to the AC vents. There's 2 Phillips head screws on the bottom. And then you're just gonna kind of grab all 4 corners, or the bottom 2 corners, and just kind of give it a little shimmy, a little wiggle. And they'll slide out like that. And there's nothing plugged into this because we just unplugged this ribbon. So there's no chance of that getting damaged. And the only spots that these are connected to up top are these 2 or 3 little push tabs. So they come out easy. We're gonna go on to the screen now. 2 Phillips heads here. Sorry, 2 Phillips heads down at the bottom like that, and you will have a couple things plugged into this, so be careful, don't pull super hard. These plugs you can do by hand. Has a nice push pin for it. These other ones you can probably do by hand, but it's just better with a flat head because then you don't break nothing. So the screen's out. And now I think the most annoying part is doing the actual box itself, because you can't use a drill to get in there. You got to go through these little tiny openings right here. So open that out, and then if you don't have a magnetic screwdriver, you drop them. Luckily, we're not putting this one back together. So there's 2 on each side. Very, very hidden down here. Once you get that out, grab the box, and it'll just slide right out. You're going to have a bunch of plugs on this one, though. So get it over. Get it over that tab right there. Up on the top. And then that'll allow you to walk over right here. And then pull that out like that, and you can see how many plugs we got in the back there. There's literally like 10. So we'll start with the AC box right here. Basically what I'm doing back here is just unplugging all the plugs. I've shown you how I unplug things where you could actually see. So yeah, just get all this undone. It is kind of a pain in the butt, but that's how you do it. And then on these bottom 2, there's a pink one and a gray one. You're gonna have to turn it to the side and release it that way. So this kind of gives a better like picture of what I was working with back there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 plugs that this radio option has to plug into. There may not have been 13 plugs back here, but there sure was close to that. All right, so that'll end this whole section of the video. That kind of shows you how to get everything out and what's plugged in and what order to do things. So yeah, that's how you get a empty center console area for a G37.